Hi everyone, my name is Lynn Nicole. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, please make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. So today I wanted to do a video, basically perfume recommendations based off of your zodiac sign. I had seen this done by KathleenLights and I was so entertained by the video. I am totally into horoscopes, zodiac sign, all of that, and I thought I absolutely need to do a video like that, and that is what I'm going to do today. I want you to know that this is just purely for fun. Please do not be offended if I recommend a perfume that you really don't like and it is your zodiac sign. If you have either ideas of maybe alternative perfumes that I could have recommended, please let me know in the comments down below. Otherwise, grab yourself a cup of tea and get ready for this video. I have my beautiful snail mug that I had shown in the first video back in this one, and yeah. I think this one today is going to be really fun. So the first zodiac sign I have chosen is Scorpio. And immediately when I say the word Scorpio, I feel like everyone who studies the zodiac signs immediately kind of goes and gets a little bit of like an uncomfortable feeling when someone mentions Scorpio. I think they're definitely a little bit misunderstood. I definitely have Scorpio placements in my chart, and what comes to mind for a Scorpio is that I find that they can be quite intense and also very mysterious. So I find that they're the kind of person that doesn't want to give you too many details about their life. They kind of remain a little bit closed off until they get a lot of time to know you. So the perfume that came to mind for me for Scorpio was Versace Crystal Noir. So this is a very beautiful perfume. This is actually the eau de toilette version of Crystal Noir, but this has like this coconut gardenia spicy kind of pink pepper scent. So it's interesting because you would think with like the coconut and gardenia that it would almost be kind of like warm, but it's actually like a very cold perfume. So the thing about this that I think that matches a Scorpio is that it's very alluring, almost like it smells so good that you like want to get to know them, but when you get close to them you realize that like this perfume is very cold, so there's almost like that wall there. And I think this is absolutely perfect for a Scorpio. It gives me like that cold intimidation kind of vibe that a lot of Scorpios can have, but it is a beautiful perfume, and yes, this is my recommendation for all the Scorpios out there. Next up, I have Capricorn. So Capricorns are known to be very hardworking, very money motivated, and can easily become workaholics. I shouldn't laugh, but like my fiance is a true Capricorn. Luckily he's not a workaholic and he lives a very balanced life, but I find that it's very easy for them to just be so work focused that it consumes their life. On the positive side, you know, they're very focused towards reaching their goals. So the recommendation I have for Capricorn is YSL's Lib. This is a very popular perfume It is a very modern white floral, and it has lavender, orange blossom, and I don't know if I think there is some vanilla in this one as well. If you get the intense version, there's way more vanilla, but for me, this perfume represents a CEO. This is a woman who works really hard, who is the leader in every business meeting and wants to smell like money. So I believe that this is the absolute perfect perfume for a Capricorn, and this is YSL's Lib. Okay, next up is Libra, which is my sign, and Libras are romantic. They are romantic daydreamers. We are very much into fashion. We are into design, into aesthetics. We love anything that's aesthetically pleasing. We can be a little bit materialistic and also flirty. So the perfume that I chose for Libra is KILIAN's Love Don't Be Shy. I chose this perfume because this is so flirty. This is an oriental gourmand perfume, and it honestly has this beautiful orange blossom. It has neroli and also a very strong like marshmallow scent to it. So for me, this is the ultimate, like, most flirty perfume that I have in my entire collection. The other thing is the design of the bottle is so stunning. If you can see, there's detailing along the side. It has, you know, that gold plate as well. It has the engraving of the K for KILIAN at the top. It sprays beautifully, like, oh, this is such a delicious, beautiful scent. So this is what I have to go for Libra. I think it's flirty. I think it's very aesthetically pleasing and something that a Libra would like. Next up, I have Sagittarius. So I have a lot of friends that are Sagittarius, and I find them very intellectual, deep thinkers. They're definitely willing to talk about, you know, deeper topics of the world. I don't find them very surface level at all, which I love. Like, I love having deep conversations, and they're also kind of like the debaters. So they enjoy being right, and I think of them as very like studious people. So I chose Whispers in the Library by Maison Margiela's Replica line. So this scent is totally someone who is surrounded by almost like old books within a beautiful library setting. Like, I'm thinking of like a library that's, you know, in Harvard, something like that, where it's just, you know, almost like a luxurious, beautiful library with wood, and also, yeah, along with the book wood scent, this is very strong on like a vanilla base. So that's what makes it so nice to wear, is that this isn't disgusting old books. Like, this is, how do I even say it, like distinguished, timeless, classic books with like, you know, old wooden like chairs, and just a really nice vanilla that adds depth to the perfume. So yeah, I could see a Sagittarius totally wearing Whispers in the Library while they're studying by Maison Margiela's Replica line. And of course, I just have it in the travel size because I like so many of the Replica scents that I enjoy just getting them in a travel size so that I can try all of them. Next up, I have Aquarius. So Aquarius people tend to be very playful and free-spirited. they are the type of people where they do not care what you think about them at all. They, yeah, very open-minded, like to have fun, and I don't find that they take themselves overly serious, so they're always like a fun time to be around. And so my recommendation is Haute Couture by Givenchy, the Eau de Toilette. So this perfume is like raspberry cigarettes. That's what a lot of people know it by. And you know, when I say cigarettes, most people would be like, why would you want to smell like that? But this is not a gross cigarette. Like, that's what's incredible about it. It's like a really nice smoke scent to it. Almost like it could be like a raspberry cigar as well. So someone wearing this, you know, would be the type of person that's, you know, at a bar and they are having cocktails and there is, you know, some tobacco smoke around them, or like a raspberry cigar type of a vibe. But I chose this for Aquarius because I find like they're kind of like playful and like the life of the party, and I think they're not afraid to wear something that's a little bit like, you know, sweet, but then has that cigarette smoke. Like, it's different. And I'm a total believer that with a lot of Aquariuses, they're not afraid to be different. So that is why I've chosen Haute Couture by Givenchy. Next, I have Virgo. So Libras and Virgos are definitely a little bit different. That is something that I can say. I am always like pretty laid back, and a lot of friends that I've had and do have that are Virgos are very orderly, very organized, a little bit rigid, but they like to have their crap together and they like to have things in order. I find that they're also quite cleanly as well. Like, they enjoy keeping a clean space. And I think they would want something that is not going to like turn someone off. Like, I think they would want something to wear that is very easily well liked by a lot of people. So for Virgo, I chose Chanel No. 5 Low. This bottle is stunning, and the scent of this is very clean. It is a little bit soapy, it's fresh. I need to smell this again. This is so nice. Like, I call this my like ballerina scent. This is a ballet kind of scent in my mind, and for me, I could see a Virgo wearing this is because it's just really nice and cleanly. It's super pleasing. You know, they're just putting their perfume on in the day because that's part of their routine, and I think they would want something that is easily wearable anywhere, and that is definitely Chanel No. 5 Low. It has the Chanel DNA that we all know, so it has that, you know, luxury type of feeling to it as well, and it's just really beautiful, and I can definitely see a Virgo loving this perfume. All right, next up we have Aries. So I find Aries are definitely not afraid to speak their minds. That is how I would say it. So, you know, it's not that they're going to just speak their minds immediately. Like, you have to do something to set them off, and they will speak their mind. You know, they're a little bit loud as well, but they, like, to me, they're kind of like a boss bee. You know, that word, when I think of an Aries woman, I think of a boss bee. Like, don't mess with me. I know what I want. I know who I am, and I'm not gonna give up. I'm gonna do whatever it takes to do what I need to do. And so I chose Good Girl by Carolina Herrera. To me, this perfume represents a very strong woman. You know, a woman who has her mind made up and is very independent. So this perfume kind of is a mix mash of so many different notes. There's some white florals. There is tonka bean, vanilla, just a wide variety of a lot of different notes. But I love the scent of this. Like, you could wear this absolutely anywhere. It's just a very like powerful, independent kind of woman type of scent. So I totally would recommend this for an Aries. All right, the next zodiac sign is Taurus. So for Taurus, they are very grounded. Like, they're a very grounded sign. You know, their head's not too up high in the clouds. I think they're a little bit more like practical and also like strong-headed as well. But for Taurus, when I think of Taurus, just with how like grounded they are as people, I wanted to choose something that was like a little bit more like naturey, like a little bit more of a scent that's not over the top. But again, I think Tauruses can enjoy like extravagance as well. So I wanted to choose something that's a little bit like naturey but also classy. So I chose Chloe Nomade. So this is a really nice perfume. Yeah, I haven't worn it in a while, but you get this like fresh like burst of almost citrus in the opening, which to me smells like it's more this naturey, and then it gets like a little bit musky in the dry down. I just think this is super nice. Again, it's kind of like a classy, naturey kind of a feel to it. And it's not something that is super loud at all to me. This is just like a very like practical, kind of like grounded type of a person would wear Chloe Nomade. So yes, this is my recommendation for a Taurus. Yeah, super pretty. A lot of people are loving this perfume right now. Okay, Pisces. I always say like Pisces, but I'm pretty sure it's Pisces. Yeah, Pisces. Okay, Pisces. They are a little bit emotional. I shouldn't even say a little bit. They're definitely emotional. When I think of Pisces, I think of water. You know, that water, emotion. I think that they can be very creative, you know, someone that's almost like an artist or musician. So for Pisces, I wanted to choose something that is like a work of art and also gives me that like water-esque type of feeling as well. So for a perfume, I chose BLEU Turquoise by Armani Privé. So as you can already see, this bottle is a work of art. Like, the bottle for this is absolutely stunning. It's something that I could see Pisces creating. And the other thing as well is it has that beautiful blue tone, which easily represents the ocean, and also I find blue represents kind of more of like an emotional state as well. When I think of emotions, I tend to think of the color blue for whatever reason, and this is, I think, I don't know, I don't know if I can say this is the best smelling fragrance in my entire collection, but like I would say, I think it might be right now. This is so mind-blowing incredible. So this is a vanilla that is salty and I don't even know how to explain this. Like, it's a salty vanilla with like an incense type of vibe. So like if you like Olympia, this is like 5,000 times better than Olympia, like in my personal opinion. This is oceanesque, this is salted vanilla. It just reminds me of like the most luxurious vacation you could ever be on. So yeah, to me it's just like an absolute work of art, water-esque type of feeling when I look at it, and something totally that would suit a Pisces. All right, next up is Gemini. I love Geminis, by the way. Like, I think they're so much fun, but the one thing with Gemini is, you know, like the Katy Perry song, what the heck, like, you're hot, then you're cold, you're yes, then you're no, you're in and you're out, you're up and you're down. You know, that hot and cold song, that is what I get from a Gemini. Like, they can say one thing to your face and then just something completely different the next day, or something completely different behind your back. And I just think it's kind of like, it's just something comical, like no bad vibes there. It's just kind of comical. Like, they're known for having that, like, I think it's like that twin, like I don't want to say two-faced, but like their sign is almost like a twin or whatever. So they can, you know, tend to have like that split type of way of being. And I find like you never know what you're gonna get with them. So also they're a lot of fun. So the perfume I chose is Poison Girl, the EDT Eau de Toilette by Dior. I chose this perfume because this perfume goes like hot to cold. Like, that is how I would explain it. So in the opening, it's like this beautiful, like fruity, like orange, like strong, like orange kind of note. And then it like, so it's kind of like this hot fruity thing going on. And then it cools down to this like beautiful almond scent. So this fragrance changes a lot, and I think that goes perfectly. So yes, I think this goes perfectly with a Gemini. Okay, next up I have a perfume for the Leos. So Leos enjoy being the center of attention. They can sometimes be a little bit egotistical, but it's because they love themselves so much. And there is nothing wrong with that. And the other thing, I feel like Leos would have no problem spending extra money on the fragrance that they buy. So the fragrance that I would recommend for a Leo would be Francis Kurkdjian's Baccarat Rouge 540. The only thing is that I don't have that fragrance in my collection, and so I'm going to recommend an alternative. And it is Burberry Her Intense. This was also created by Francis Kurkdjian, and it has the same similar DNA to Baccarat Rouge 540, and that is why I chose it. Also, this is an extremely expensive smelling perfume, like, it's shocking. And so this starts off with a very deep berry scent, and then it also has jasmine and dries down completely with almost like a woodiness and like benzoin mixture. And benzoin basically kind of smells like bubblegum. And so this is a very, very strong perfume. You do not need a lot with this. Like, a little goes a long way. And so I totally thought of a Leo looking at this perfume, because it will definitely get you a lot of attention. this perfume can allow you to be the center of attention. You'll have people asking, what are you wearing? People, you know, will be like, oh my gosh, that smells similar to Baccarat Rouge. So yes, although I don't have Baccarat Rouge, my recommendation for a Leo would be Burberry Her Intense. Also, the packaging is super cute. Alright, so the last zodiac sign, you guys, is Cancer. So when I think of Cancer, I think of the mom of the group, you know, the woman who is taking care of her group of friends on a night out. You know, she is the designated driver. Cancers tend to be homebodies, so they really enjoy being inside their homes. They definitely love comfort and family. So the fragrance that I chose for Cancer is Mon Guerlain by Guerlain. This is one of my favorites ever. I can't live without this fragrance. Like, this would have to be in a top 10 for life. This is just incredible. So the main notes that stand out to me in this are lavender, vanilla, coumarin, and almost like a bit of like a smooth creaminess as well. Like, this is just so nice, and when you spray it, as you can see, it's just like this beautiful light cloud. And this is such a comfort scent. This is the scent of a mother. This is the scent of a loving individual, someone who loves being inside their home and just taking care of people. And yeah, so I had to recommend a very comforting and cozy scent for a Cancer. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you absolutely loved this video. I had so much fun filming this. Please let me know what recommendations you would give for each zodiac sign, and just let me know what you think about the choices that I picked. I hope you guys all have a wonderful day, a wonderful week, and please make sure to like and subscribe.